A friend of mine shared this video, and of course this is a great training, but while I was watching this, I actually got really triggered because I absolutely hate when somebody screams. It hurts my ears and somehow it makes me feel sad, or I get extremely angry and want to shout back, and it would never really motivate me for a better performance. It would actually do right the opposite. You so irritate me. Why do people have to be so loud? Why do they scream like that? And this, that feels so intrusive, just looking at it. This is like being beaten up verbally. I will probably just punch them in the face for making such a racket and screaming like that. I mean, they mean well, I guess. This is military style screaming around, but I would feel so triggered. So being screamed at is extremely jarring. So when you are sensitive to noise, then in the middle of the night, when you hear the neighbor making a noise from upstairs and you are in your bed having enjoyed the silence and suddenly there is that noise, I always jump. Like the body was on fire. Your body can feel like this. So I can share a story what happened with the Tai Chi group. So this is me. We are here in Beijing in front of a wushu school. Yeah, so I was really into Tai Chi around 2012, and I did a 1 year intense course where we had a Tai Chi weekend every month and then training during the week twice. And I really loved to do Tai Chi as long as it was silent and everybody was doing the same movement. That really felt calming. It was very meditative and relaxing. However, because this was an instructor course, we were supposed to also lead the group, like standing in front of the group and count in Chinese while doing a Tai Chi movement. And every single time I just fell apart. I couldn't do it. I started trembling. I lost my rhythm and forgot the movement, even though I totally know the movement by heart. But standing in front of a group, for me, that's impossible to do. And during another training week, our teacher here, she said, okay, a few will perform while the whole group will watch. And the same thing happened. It was in silence, but because of being watched by others, I knew the movement perfectly by heart. That wasn't the problem. But being watched, after a while of performing the whole Tai Chi set, I also started trembling. I started getting nervous. My heart was beating in my chest. And when we finished, I just cried. And then I ran away. I just completely lost it. There was so much tension building up while performing in front of others. I just lost it. So that's why I'm not a Tai Chi instructor, because I just can't manage the tension standing in front of others and performing. Yeah, so that is my Tai Chi story. Well, and on top of that, since I developed the histamine intolerance since 2007, Tai Chi was actually what my body can tolerate. It's not strenuous, but still, after Tai Chi weekend, I felt exhausted and had body pain, back pain, muscle pain, and really was so drained. And it took me about 2 days to recover. So Tai Chi in a group was not really energizing for me, never was. So what is the point in doing so? I prefer to do it all by myself, in solitude and silence.